This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 312 Longbranch Road, Simi Valley, California, 93065. Today is June 10th, 2022. We're performing a video waste and sewer line inspection through the 3-inch ABS mainline cleanout located at the rear of the property, just next to the ADU unit slash pool house. And this is our pool area here. Goes out towards there. This is our ADU unit here, and this goes to our 3-inch ABS mainline sewer clean out here. And again, this is at the rear of the property. So again, we're just going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor here. What we're going to do is we're going to drop down. We're just going to push out a little bit. We are running a little bit of water. We just want to verify that that water is passing through. So again, we're just going to pause for a moment. It does appear that we do have some water, but it's very difficult to tell about the movement. Okay, we went ahead and flushed the toilet, and again, we do have the water passing through. Everything's passing through in this direction. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out slowly. It does appear that we're going to pause here for a moment. We're just going to wait a few minutes, let some of this water run down. It does appear that we're possibly holding some water in this area. So again, we'll just pause for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and let some of the water run down. Again, what we'll do is we'll utilize a little bit of this water to help us push out. And then when we pull back, we could take a good look. It does appear to be black ABS sewer pipe. And again, we're just going to continue to push out. Coming up on the joint, and pull back just a little bit. That joint there, again, appears to be in fair condition. Just again, it does appear that we're holding a little bit of water, so we're just going to continue to push out. And again, we shut all our water down, so we'll just continue to push out and push out towards the front of the property. And hopefully by the time we reach the front of the property, a lot of this water will run down, and we can pull back and we'll take a good look. So again, we're just going to continue to push out. And coming up on the next joint, we're going to pull back a little bit. Okay, it does appear that we do have a tie-in in this area here. I'm going to pull back just a little bit. Right there, as you can see on the right-hand side, right around the 3 o'clock area, it does appear that we do have a tie-in. So what we're going to do is we're going to push out just a little bit, and we're going to pause there for a moment and locate that area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and it is on the, if you're facing the guest house, it's going to be on your right-hand side in the plant area. I'm sorry, on the left-hand side in the plant area, and we did mark it with an orange flag at 1 foot 8 inches deep, just underneath a large plant there. Doesn't appear to be anything in that area as possibly for a tie-in. We did look around in the area to see if there was possibly an additional clean out in that area, but we were unable to find a clean out as well. So we are running some water in the area drains at the rear of the property just to make sure that they're not coming in at that point. So again, we'll just leave the water running. We're going to go ahead and continue to push out. And as we push out, up here, got a little bit of a belly in this area here. So again, we're just going to continue to push out. And come up and out of the little belly. Again, we continue to push out. You know, a lot of the areas, as we get some of these short bellies, those areas there do tend to hold back debris and build up. And that's how you get those soft stoppages. Again, we just continue to push out. coming up on a joint, and that joint appeared to be in fair condition. And we just continue to push out. And we're coming up on the next joint here. And that joint appeared to be in fair condition as well. Another joint there. We'll pull back just a little bit. A little bit of a gap in that joint there, but again, nothing major. So again, we'll just continue to push out. Pull. The joint there, again, it just wasn't properly seated. It just a little bit of a gap there in between the joint there. So again, we'll just continue to push out. So again, these are long lengths of black ABS sewer pipe, approximately 20 feet between the joints. Again, we just continue to push out. Starting to have another little belly in this area here, as you can see, and it does appear that we do have an opening. We're going to continue to push out a little bit more. We'll pull back to a little bit more, pushing just a little bit more. I'm going to pull back just a little bit. We're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and we did locate a mainline sewer cleanout up at the front of the house. And again, if you're facing the house, it's just going to be to the left of the driveway in the in the planter area. And there is a 3-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout in that area. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull back from here, and we're going to relocate to that area and push out from there. As you can see here in this area here, we are holding some water. We're basically still water in this area, so we do have a belly in this area. So again, we're going to pull back slowly. Again, you can see there's the opening there at the top right around 12 o'clock, and again, you can see that is basically holding water and debris in that area. There's some buildup at the bottom. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And again, we do still have water running in one of the area drains here next to us on the rear of the property, just to see if that tie-in, the area drains are not tied into that possible tie-in there at the sewer around approximately 50 feet. So again, we're just going to continue to pull back. And that joint appeared to be in fair condition. And that joint appeared to be in fair condition as well. Continue to pull back. Again, holding a little bit of water here at the bottom here, but again, nothing major in this area. But again, we'll just continue to pull back. that joint appeared to be in fair condition. We'll continue to pull back. Once we get back to where we have that tie-in, what we're going to do is we're going to pause there for a moment. We're going to shut the water down here. We'll go back in the house and we're just going to flush a couple toilets, run a couple of things, and just to make sure that nothing's tied into that area. So again, we're just going to pull back slowly. And again, we're going to push back out just a little bit. A little bit more. A little bit more. And again, in this area here, you can see there's some white, appears to be some white buildup there at the top. And again, very difficult to tell, but once I get back to the office, I can blow this up and zoom in. But it does appear possibly to be a crack at the top of the black ABS sewer pipe, and the moisture is seeping through the crack and basically draining down into the sewer line. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area as well. So we're just going to push in just a hair more, right about here. And what we'll do is we'll just put right about the center of it, and then we'll just pause here for a moment. We'll take a good look. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, we went ahead and located this area, and it is approximately 1 feet deep, just in the basketball court area. We did mark it with a red crayon. It is actually, we marked it with a orange flag. It's in the rosebush area next to the basketball hoop. So up against the fence there in the basketball hoop. So we did mark it at 1 foot, 0 inches deep. And again, as you can see here, there does appear to be a crack at the top of the black ABS sewer pipe. So again, we're going to continue to pull back. Again, you can see how it appears to be moisture running down, or probably maybe irrigation water when they're irrigating, turning on the sprinklers. The moisture in the soil is coming down, getting on top of the pipe and leaking down in that area. So again, we continue to pull back. And a little bit of buildup, a little bit of debris there. Again, we continue to pull back. And again, we're going to push in just a little bit. A little bit more. Pull back just a hair. Okay, again, we went ahead and pushed out just a little bit further. And again, we are, like as I mentioned, we are holding a little bit of water in this area as well. So again, we're just going to continue to pull back slowly. Again, you can see there's just a little more debris, a little bit of build up in this area. So again, we continue to pull back. And again, there's our tie-in there. And we did run water from in our area drains and all that, and we didn't get anything coming in from behind us. So we don't know exactly what that area, that tie-in is for. And we do have some water running in the house as well, and nothing appears to be coming out from that area. So there possibly could be another clean out in that area that's rolled off to the side. So we did mark that area at 2 foot, 1 inches deep with an orange flag. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. Again, we just continue to pull back, pulling back towards our ADU unit. And again, approximately 20 feet between these joints. So again, we continue to pull back. And that joint appeared to be in fair condition. A little bit of debris there. And again, as we pull back again, you can see that we're holding some more water in this area, a little more debris in this area. So we do have some flat areas in the black ABS sewer pipe running from the ADU out towards the front of the property. So there's a few areas here where we're running a little flat, holding a little bit of water, holding a little bit of debris. So we would possibly recommend hydrojetting to get a lot of this debris and buildup out of here. And then again, as we pull back, we'll relocate ourselves towards the front of the house to another 3-inch ABS mainline sewer clean out, and we'll push out from there and just take a look at the rest all the way out to the city sewer tie-in. So again, we just continue to pull back.
Hey, there's a clean out in the kitchen.
So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull back and we're going to pull up and out of our clean out. And what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to relocate ourselves to the front of the house. So So we're just going to pause here. Okay, we went ahead and relocated ourselves. And again, we are just to the left of the driveway in the planter area, just on the left-hand side of the house, had a 3-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout. This is our 3-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout. This goes out towards the rear of the property here, towards the ADU. This goes around towards the front of the property. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor here at the top. I'm going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we're going to go ahead and make this turn here. As you can see here, as we push in a little bit, got a little bit of debris and a little bit of buildup and water in this area. We make a little bit of a turn. As we make a turn, it does appear that we're heading what appears to be, got a little bit of grading in this area. You can see a little bit of the water passing through. So again, we're just going to continue to push out. We'll push out slowly. And we're coming up on the next joint here. And that joint appeared to be in fair condition. As we transition or continue to push out, it does appear that we're dropped down into a belly. Again, we're holding more water in this area. Then we come up and come out of our belly. Another short belly. So again, we just continue to push out. And coming up on the next joint, that joint appeared to be in fair condition. And coming up on the next joint here, that joint appeared to be in fair condition. Okay, we continue to push out. Again, it's starting to hold a little bit of water there. So again, we continue to push out. And we're coming up on the next joint, and that joint appears to be in fair condition. We'll make a little bit of a turn. Again, continue to push out. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. Coming up on the next joint here. we're going to be dropping down here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull back just a little bit, and we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. So we're going to pause here. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and it is at 3 foot 10 inches deep. And again, this is just to the right of the driveway in the grass. We did mark it with an orange flag at 3 foot 10 inches deep. So again, this is at the top of the 45 here. Now we're going to drop down. It's going to drop down. We're going to continue to push out. And again, as you can see here, we'll pull back just a little bit. As you can see here, we do got a little bit more water running in this area here. And we do have a bathtub running in the house. So it does appear everything from the house is running from this direction. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment, and I'm going to flush a toilet, and we're just going to verify this. So we're going to pause here. Okay, we did flush the toilet, and it does appear that the water on the downstairs, everything on the downstairs is passing through in this area. So this is our tie-in. So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to push out. A little bit of debris, a little bit of build-up there at the bottom. Make a little bit of a turn. Those joints appear to be in fair condition. And we're going to pull back just a little bit. You can see there in this area here, it does appear to be our test tee. And that's right around the curb area. And you can see the opening there right at the top. So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to push out. It does appear that we're transitioning to what appears to be 6-inch black ABS sewer pipe. So again, we're going to continue to push out. And coming up on the joint there. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. Again, a little bit of buildup there at the bottom of the black ABS sewer pipe. So again, we'll just continue to push out. And coming up on the next joint, those joints appear to be in fair condition, and we drop down into our city sewer tie-in here. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and pushed all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. And we did mark it with an orange dotted paint at approximately 12 feet deep. And we'll pull back slowly. And as you can see here, as we pull back slowly, you can see that this is our city sewer tie-in. That's our saddle area. You can see we still have a little bit of water running in our bathtub. So again, we're just going to pull back slowly. And that joint appeared to be in fair condition. And again, we'll continue to pull back. And a little bit of debris, a little bit of buildup, but again, nothing major. So again, we just continue to pull back. And again, it does all appear to be black ABS sewer pipe. And that joint appeared to be in fair condition. So again, we continue to pull back. And that joint appeared to be in fair condition. And again, that's our test tee area there, and that's right around the curb area. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. We make a little bit of 45. We're pulling up, heading back up chimney here. Again, a little bit of debris. So again, we just continue to pull back, and again, make another 45. And right here in this area here, this is our tie-in. And again, this is the tie-in from the front house. As you can see, the water running from the bathtub, that is our tie-in. So again, we're going to pull back, and as we pull back, we're pulling back in the sewer line that's running from the ADU, basically from the rear of the property all the way around the left-hand side of the property, all the way through the front driveway, and ties into the main line up at the front of the house. And again, this line here is for our ADU at the rear of the house. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And here in the ADU, we did have a few areas that we were holding a little bit of water. They were running flat. Again, holding a little bit of debris. So again, we just continue to pull back. Again, we'll continue to pull back. Again, these does appear to be long lengths of black ABS sewer pipe. And again, they're approximately 20 feet in length. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. And those joints appear to be in fair condition. So again, we continue to pull back. Again, as we pull back in this area here, you can just a little bit of water, a little bit of debris. Continue to pull back, heading back towards our clean out. We're going to make a little bit of a turn. We're going to come up and out of our clean out. What we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment, and we're going to relocate ourselves inside the house. So we're going to pause here. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to conclude our video here. So this will conclude our video sewer line inspection from the ADU unit at the rear of the property and coming around and tying into our mainline sewer. So what we're going to do is we're going to conclude here.